We were volunteering for a golden retriever rescue in the area, and we started to see that all of the golden retrievers in the golden retriever rescue were not getting adopted. They were having trouble placing them. They were bouncing between foster homes and vets' offices and kennels, and weren't really finding a home for the end of their life. There were a lot of dogs in the shelters who were never even making it out to a rescue in their senior years.
Yeah, we started Old Friends in our house, and it wasn't hard for me because I grew up with a lot of dogs, and when we finished off with Middle Tennessee Golden Retriever, we basically had about 13 dogs in our house, and basically ours, mostly Golden Retrievers. That's a coveted breed, and so once we started this, we had no idea how fast it was going to grow. And before we knew it, what was our all-time high?
Well, in the house, I think we had 40 dogs at one point.
40 dogs. Then we realized, oh boy, we better expand, and which was another blessing because our neighbor had his house up for sale, and it's a cabin, but it was perfect because it's right next to our house. So that was our first expansion. And we basically had our headquarters there. And again, that started expanding, and before we knew it, we probably had 25 dogs there, including ours.
It was just Michael and Zena from 2012 through 2015 doing everything. We were busy. I mean, it was 7 days a week, pretty much all our waking hours. We were back and forth all the time.
Basically just the two of us, and then when we added some helpers, which was absolutely critical, then it eased some of the stuff we'd been doing.
We weren't really looking. We had just started talking about maybe moving into a new location, and our neighbors helped us along a little bit. They complained to the zoning department that we were getting too big. So we went to a zoning committee meeting, and it was determined that we didn't belong in a neighborhood, and they gave us 3 months to move. So we didn't have a chance to fail. We had to succeed. We had 50 dogs that we were taking care of, and we didn't have the option of just closing shop. So we had to start working really, really hard to find a location. So we found a place in Mount Juliet that we were going to lease. It was a 3-year lease, which, just looking back, we would have been past now.
Yes.
It was a 3-year lease, and it was a 3-storied building, not ideal for moving the sanctuary, but it was all that was available, and we had to do it. And just a few days before we were supposed to move in, he decided that we weren't going to move in. Still, who can take no as an answer when you've got 50 dogs? So in the meantime, just the weekend before we were going to move, this building, which was the Mosses, came up for sale. And it was expensive, and it was kind of out of our league, but it was kind of a joke. We had a fundraiser coming up that weekend, and we said, we're going to get enough to get the Mosses. We're going to get enough to get the Mosses. And lo and behold, we were able to raise enough money that when the lease fell through the following week, we were able to contact a bank and the real estate agent, and we were somehow amazingly able to get a loan in order to buy the building.
Down payment and then the loan, yeah.
Yeah.
Which was pretty amazing.
Yeah. It was, we felt so blessed that it all came together, but we never lost hope. It was like, is this going to work? This is going to work. I never just sat back and said, oh my God, this is never going to work.
Oh no, wait a minute. I was always the pessimist.
Well, that's true. But but
no, I said, you're crazy. We can't afford that building. No way. And she proved me different. It's pretty funny.
Thanks to our donors and our supporters, we were able to get into this building, which was amazing.
Absolutely incredible.
Not exactly a dog sanctuary, but we were able to adapt it and make it work for us for the past 3 years.